if you're talking about alternative investments, then that's a platform that makes sense for it.
Okay. So you mentioned earlier like KPIs. What KPIs matter most to you? Like when measuring marketing success?
So for me personally, book calls are obviously a huge indicator of if the things that you're doing are working, right? Because that means that people want to learn more about you and your business. So book calls are absolutely number one for me. It's different for everyone. Like honestly, for people's like different goals, there's some people that really just want engagement and want people to, know who they are, right? Um, which is good, but then there's other people that don't necessarily like want so much engagement. They just want more of talking to the right people all the time, right? Um, so yeah, but book calls are pretty much always number one for everyone. And then I don't know, honestly, like for me personally, I'm just thinking of like my personal KPIs. I, go through LinkedIn every day, or not every day, every week and like pull the numbers and everything. But I also think you can kind of go down a slippery slope of tracking every little KPI and, making sure that you're like one-upping yourself every week, which is obviously like a very good thing to make sure that you're always improving. But I think there are some KPIs that people really get stuck on that don't really matter as much because again, like I said, there's a lot of people that just lurk and don't engage with content, especially on LinkedIn. So just because you're not getting like hundreds of thousands of impressions or engagements or likes or whatever, it doesn't mean that it's not working. Like there's people that, like I said, there's many instances I've heard and I've seen of people saying, I've been following you for 6 months and I would love to learn more, or I'm ready to invest with you just because, yeah, it's just not engaging is just not something that they do. They just scroll, right? They just scroll and they learn and that's it. They don't want to engage. Um, so yeah, but I think book calls are definitely like the number one KPI that a lot of people um keep track of and make sure that those are always good.